The revelation didn't arrive through a tabloid headline or a carefully managed press release. It came quietly, in the raw sincerity of Caitríona Balfe's words. After years of guarding the fragile line between on-screen fantasy and off-screen reality, she finally revealed something profoundly human about her co-star and friend, Sam Heughan. She shared that behind the red carpets, the roaring fan conventions, and the curated glow of social media, Sam had once entrusted her with a secret, the lonely nights no one ever saw. Nights when the world believed he possessed everything, fame, fortune, adoration, yet he returned to silence, wrestling with solitude. It was a confession Caitríona had carried privately for years, shielding her friend's vulnerability from a world that often demanded perfection. But now, as Outlander neared its end and the myth of Jamie Fraser began to fade, she felt compelled to remind everyone that Sam was not just a larger-than-life hero. At his core, he was a man who endured the paradox of fame, adored by millions, yet often deeply alone. She recalled moments after glamorous events, when Sam would admit, "I walked into my hotel room and there was just silence. No one to share it with." The words struck like lightning, dismantling the fantasy fans held for nearly a decade. Sam had embodied Jamie Fraser, the epitome of passion and devotion. But the man behind the role lived a reality far more fragile, companionship elusive, expectations suffocating. His loneliness wasn't from lack of attention, he was surrounded by admirers. But attention is not intimacy. As Caitríona put it, when everyone thinks they know you, when they project their fantasies onto you, it makes the quiet moments feel even lonelier. In those silences, when the cheers faded and the lights dimmed, Sam confronted a truth few could imagine: the man who seemed to have everything often felt most alone. It was the hidden toll of celebrity. Fame had brought him recognition, stability, and the chance to live his dream. But it had also stolen something essential: the ability to build a private life unshackled from scrutiny. Every relationship, every friendship, every chance encounter was shadowed by speculation and gossip. Fans wanted Jamie Fraser, the eternal romantic. But Sam Heughan could never truly match that fantasy. And when he couldn't, the world responded with rumors and judgment. Caitríona's revelation cut through that noise with startling humanity. She wasn't feeding scandal or gossip, she was defending him, reminding the world that beneath the kilt and the mask of a hero was a man longing for connection. "People forget he's human," she said. "They think Jamie is Sam, but he's not." Those lonely nights were very real. The irony was painful. On screen, Jamie Fraser was never alone. Off screen, Sam often was. The very love story that defined him in fiction deepened the ache of absence in his reality. For Caitríona, sharing his confession was an act of compassion. It gave voice to a pain Sam rarely spoke of, even as the weight of it showed in small cracks only a true friend could see. And as her words spread, fans were forced to confront a sobering truth: the man they idolized was not invincible. He was human, lonely, vulnerable, searching. The impact was electric. For some, it was heartbreak, seeing their Highland warrior stripped of his myth. For others, it was the first time they truly saw Sam, not Jamie. The confession also reframed Caitríona and Sam's friendship, long twisted by rumors. In this act of trust, fans glimpsed its real foundation: loyalty, honesty, and unwavering care. Few could hold such a secret without exploiting it. Caitríona did, for years. And when she finally shared it, she did so to protect him, to peel away lies and show the truth of his humanity. She described how the weight of isolation seeped into him during Outlander's grueling years. Sam gave everything to Jamie Fraser. He poured his heart into the role each day, and then, when the cameras stopped, he retreated into silence. That was when loneliness crept in. Her words painted a haunting picture: the world's most romantic hero returning not to the embrace of family, but to the cold stillness of an empty hotel room. The fan base erupted in mixed emotions. Thousands flooded online with compassion. "I never knew he struggled like this," one fan wrote. "We thought he was always surrounded by people. Now I see how isolating fame can be." Another said, "Sam gave us Jamie's love story. Who will give Sam his?" Yet not all responded kindly. A small group accused Caitríona of revealing too much. But those close to the story knew better: this wasn't betrayal. It was protection. By revealing the truth of his loneliness, she shattered the damaging myths that had long distorted his image. His silence had never been deceit, it was survival. Her words tapped into a broader truth about the hidden costs of fame. Many stars live the same paradox: applause in public, silence in private. The world sees premieres, interviews, charity galas, but not the hotel rooms where solitude lingers. For Sam, the burden was even heavier. His image was Jamie Fraser, a man defined by devotion and love. Living up to that fantasy off-screen was impossible. Caitríona's choice to reveal his confession was a way to recalibrate that fantasy, to remind the world that Sam is not Jamie, and that the man behind the role deserves empathy when he admits to having nothing left at the end of the night. Her message was clear: don't mistake the man for the myth. Don't let rumors drown out the truth of his humanity. Sam's lonely nights are not scandal, they are scars. Quiet, invisible, but real. And in Caitríona's loyalty, he has at least one ally who will not let those scars be erased by gossip or headlines. In the end, Caitríona Balfe's revelation was more than news. It was a plea for understanding, for compassion, for recognition of the unseen battles fought behind a celebrity smile. Sam Heughan's lonely nights are not the story of a scandal, but of humanity. A whispered confession between friends, shared now to remind the world that even its brightest stars sometimes walk alone. Epilogue: a story still unfolding. What happens next for Sam Heughan remains unwritten. Will he continue to shoulder the paradox of fame in silence, or will he finally find the intimacy he has longed for beyond the spotlight? Perhaps one day, away from red carpets and flashing cameras, he will discover the quiet happiness that has so far eluded him. For now, his journey is still in motion, unfinished, unpredictable. And maybe that is the most human truth of all: even the brightest stars are still searching for their own light. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is my biggest motivation to keep creating even more exciting and engaging videos for you. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. There's always something new and thrilling on the way.